Clients ask me all the time, Ashley, when's the best time to take my RMD? Well, it's a great question, and this week I'm here at a conference in Florida, and it's only fitting that we're talking about a retirement question, seeing as Sarasota, Florida, I found out, which is about 2 hours away from here, is the retirement capital of the United States. Best place to retire according to U.S. News and World Report. A couple weeks ago we did a video about the 5 mistakes that smart retirees don't make with their RMDs. Last week we talked about donating your RMDs to charity and how that can have a significant impact on your taxes. Today we're going to look at 3 different scenarios around taking your RMD. Taking your RMD at the beginning of the year, taking your RMD at the end of the year, and then taking your RMD every single month. My name is Ashley Mitchell. I'm the CEO of True North Retirement Advisors, where we specialize in retirement planning for business owners. Before I jump into the meat of what we're talking about today, won't you please share the love by liking and subscribing to our channel. Also, if you have a question, RMDs are not the most simple topic in the world. It's part of the reason why I'm doing this video is because I get a lot of questions about RMDs. So if you have a question, chances are somebody else also has a similar question. And if you write that question in the comments below, I will answer your question. And chances are other people reading those comments can benefit from hearing your question and the answer too. So please leave a comment below. So let's jump in and talk about just a little bit of a background basics here about RMD. So when you turn 70 and a half, most of the time, there's a few exceptions, but most of the time, Uncle Sam says, okay, you're gonna have to start taking distributions now. I've let you grow this money tax-free, and now you're gonna have to take some money out and pay me the taxes on that. The RMD amount is calculated based on the previous year's ending balance. So it's 2018 right now. Your RMD is based on your IRA account balance as of 12/31 of last year. Once that RMD is calculated, you can take it in January, you can take it in December, you can take it throughout the year. I have a lot of clients who wait until like a big event, like maybe they know they're gonna take a vacation, or they have their property taxes due in October or something like that. So that they might time their RMD based on a large expense that they know they're gonna have to pay as well. Many IRA investors will decide to take their RMD at the beginning of the year, particularly if they're pessimistic about what's happening in the market. Like they want to cash out a portion of their IRA, take it out of their account early so that they're not subject to the wild swings that might happen in the stock market or in their portfolio that year. I get the idea in theory, but I actually don't like this strategy at all. And here's why. If you go back all the way to 1926, so prior to the Great Depression, it encompasses, every up market, down market, recession of pretty much the last 100 years. And if you look at the percentage of years that the stock market was positive, the stocks were positive, had a positive return for the year 74% of the time. And so if you think about it, if you take your RMD at the beginning of the year and take that money out of your account, you're potentially missing out on gains that year. So let's look at an actual example using real dollars to show you why it can be harmful and cost you money to take your RMD at the beginning of the year. We made a little visual for this. So let's say you're 70 and a half this year. It's your first year of taking your RMD. You had an ending year value of $509,854. Okay, not bad. But if you wait to take your RMD at the end of the year, your balance was same growth rate, same account value, same RMD amount, but just because you waited to take your RMD, your account balance was $511,679. That is a difference of over $1,800 just because you waited to take your RMD. Option number 2 is taking your RMD at the end of the year. And frankly, this is what I prefer just because you allow your account balance to grow for as long as possible. And that's what we want, right? So chances are, the market, your portfolio, more than likely you're going to have a positive return in any given year. And that's why it makes sense to take it at the end of the year. Since we did such an in-depth example in the, don't take your RMD at the beginning of the year, don't do it. I'm not going to go into too much depth here. Option number 3, which is taking your RMD every month. This is a really common strategy that our clients utilize a lot because it's very practical. Most of you most people in retirement need their IRA RMDs for income. And so it makes a lot of sense. We have monthly bills. We're used to sort of this monthly cycle of paying our bills and needing income. This strategy has a couple of benefits. So one is that by taking your RMD every month, you actually smooth out the returns for the year. So, 1 month the stock market or your portfolio might be up, another month your portfolio might be down, and it goes like this and this. And so when you take it every month, it kind of balances out those returns throughout the year. The other reason I like it is you stay invested for longer. So 6 months throughout in the year, you've taken your RMD amount every month. You still have 6 more months of distributions that you haven't taken. So I think if you're in the camp like me that you want to wait as long as possible, taking it monthly also helps to achieve that. The other thing is you reduce the temptation to time the market when you take it every month. So this discussion kind of gets into this crystal ball kind of what's the market going to do this year. That's not, honestly, it's not that healthy of a discussion to have because none of us know what the market is going to do this year. Option number 4 is don't take your RMD at all. Now, you're probably like, Ashley, that's not possible. Well, yeah, you're kind of right. You still have to take your RMD. You're probably not going to get around that. There are some few exceptions to that, which I discuss in another video. So if you click the link below and watch the 5 RMD mistakes smart retirees don't make, you'll see what I'm talking about with the exceptions of when you don't have to take your RMD. But one way to avoid taxes on your RMD is by donating your RMDs to charity. So if you make a donation out of your IRA directly to charity, you won't have to pay the taxes on that. So by comboing taking it at the end of the year when your portfolio is up and donating it to charity, it's like a 1-2 punch because you could potentially keep the account value higher for longer and you cannot pay taxes on that. So depending on your tax situation, that could also save you thousands of dollars. Do you have questions about your situation? Again, leave a comment below. But if you want to remain anonymous, if you have a more detailed question, if you have a complex situation and you really want somebody that you can talk to about your RMDs, schedule your free RMD Clarity Call. It's 15 minutes. It's free. We'll talk with you about your RMD and give you some ideas just like this for how you can potentially save money. Click the link below to schedule your RMD strategy call. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and you want to see more about RMDs, retirement strategies, particularly for business owners, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again for watching. Oh, and look at my hair down here. My water here, which you can see is sweating. This was like ice 5 minutes ago, pure ice. And oh my gosh, it is so hot.